worst winter on record is over. We're into spring, so it's there's no snow. So we've transitioned to dirt bikes. The problem is all the trails that are normally closed and under snow are all dry, but we still can't get on them because of the Forest Service closure. So to get Sam ready, we decided to put in a turn track on our property. So it's a figure 8 track, and it's probably, I don't know, maybe 25-30 feet in elevation drop. So it goes up high, comes down, and he can come around and he can shoot up the bank. We've made it fairly smooth, so he can get on it with his 50 and make a lot of turns. We're hoping by the time the trails do open up, this will prepare him quite a bit, so he'll be able to just tag right along without much difficulty.
How did you build the track?
Basically, we just started kind of riding it first just to get the general idea, and then just over time moving rocks, lots and lots of rocks. You can see the retaining walls that we had to build to kind of get it flat, because we really didn't have a lot of terrain to work with. This was an embankment that's kind of slid off, so we flattened it out and we tried to bank it so where you can come around with a bike and kind of keep on the corners and turn and twist and have a little fun and go up and around. And we had this was probably the first thing we did. This was stage 1. We did it, well, it was probably last season. We kind of put this little trail in. This trail is the start of our big trail. Our big trail goes on up, so there's some trails, some ramps, and that's where our little enduro trail is. But we kind of just built off that, made a turn, a nice climb that you can go up and down.
Yeah, I wonder if the camera shows how steep it actually is. This side is less steep than that side. Let's see. See, this is a little bit more of a dramatic incline.
Yeah, we're hoping it'll really give him some practice and get him ready to go. And well, me too. It's kind of fun to be out here and do some few turns and shake off the cobwebs a little bit and mix it up with a figure 8. You can kind of go different directions and different turns and work on the left hand and right hand and mix it up. It's kind of nice.
Well, I was worried that you guys were going to tear up the whole yard, so I was like, you need to have a dedicated track so that way we're not just tearing up all of what little grass we have. So hopefully this will keep everybody on track, keep them on a path so that we don't just have nothing but dirt in our yard. You got his feet up on his pegs. That's good. So you can see where they stack these rocks and then they raked and raked to try to get a nice berm so that there's a little bit of a sidewall edge to the track. So the thing that excited me the most was that I've always wanted to have a flower bed here, and I figured this was the perfect opportunity for me to plant some stuff in the ground even though it's horribly dry. So that's what I did. Got my lavender in the ground, so we'll see if it grows. It should be doing all right. So I planted a bunch of lavender and then some ornamental grass to kind of help hide this just a little bit. Once the summer goes and it gets dried out, I don't want this to just look like dirt. This will be so good for him to learn how to make these tight turns. I don't think even on really any of our trails, there's any turns that tight. So it's just gonna over prepare him a little bit.
You're wondering, like and subscribe if you didn't hear me. Ooh, it's dusty.
take you on our little single track we have. We made our backyard. It's rocky. No shortage of rocks. Probably the most difficult part right here. You just gotta keep momentum. Got a rock bridge. And I stalled it. Rusty. But it's deeper than it looks. The rocks make it challenging. So you got two choices, to either go straight down or you can do a turn. You got some options. We have cleared the creek out. I need to cut more stumps, but we'll eventually try that.
You're probably wondering, where did these rocks come from? They come from in the ground on the trail. Basically, Dad does that job. He digs them up and then I put them. But look, I can't lift that. He does the big ones. And for learning, it helps you turn. And if you saw me, I went all the way down there and stuff. And I did this. This was supposed to be a jump right here. This rock was supposed to be a jump until Dad said it's not. This right here is all new. He did this all by himself, my dad. And then over here, I helped him. This is not new, as you can see. I helped him do all this. And again, these are from rocks in the ground. The worst thing is this one. This time, I had to literally push this all the way over here. Like, it was like here. It was like right here. And I had to roll it all the way to here. Yeah, but I want to show you the biggest rock that my dad had to do all by himself. So if you come down here, you'll see these bad boys. These are all the rocks that he had to pull up. Yeah, those are the huge ones that and they were all at the tops. And he wanted to put them here.
Well, thank you so much for watching. I hope this kind of gave you some ideas and let us know, what do you think we should do with this turn track? How can we improve it? What would you do? Bye.
Those fox.